Hello. Hey there. Our stream is up yet again. Um, I switched around the Twitch and the YouTube. So I'm a little worried that it's gonna have messed something up. If anybody has any difficulties, like seeing anything, um, or like if it's not loading correctly or if it's laggy, let me know and I will mess with the settings a little bit. Hey, Cyber, what's up? Because for me, it looks like it's laggy, which is kind of like annoying me. And I switched it over so that I could change the VOD thing to something else. Hold on, actually, I want to pull up my chats because it looks like they're not working. It's all good, no lag. Okay, this is good news because it's lagging the shit out of my computer. Are you? Yeah, you're YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna get my shorts and other chat. My screen's very laggy. I have 1 frame per second. Okay, that's a problem. Um, damn. Fucking Twitch, man. Twitch and its damn problems. Why? Why is it bad? What is wrong? I don't understand. Uh, I'll take a look in a second. Just give me a little bit. Is it the audio or is it both the audio and the video or is it just the video? Um, Pop out chat. I think my computer is starting to get to its it's on its last legs. It's starting to lag like crazy. I had it switch off on me, like it just crashed. Audio's clean. Okay. I think my computer is starting to. All right. It looks so weird on YouTube now as well. It's so contrasty compared to usual. That's usually what Twitch looks like. Constant stream issues. I genuinely don't understand what causes all of these differences. The only reason I switched it and I changed stuff is because I wanted to be able to play music without it saving to VOD. But now it's causing a bunch of issues, which is really annoying. Okay, I have the chats up. Now let's try to figure out why Twitch is laggy. I have a feeling it has something to do with the bitrate or because the server set to auto. Just came to stream, but gotta go for a meeting with the team. If they don't come back, then I'd be back here. All right, sure, no problem. Hope you have a good meeting. Okay, Simon, bear with me for a second. I need to open up my stats. Okay. Yes, skipped frames due to lag is horrendous. Why? Encoding lag. Okay. Frames missed for rendering isn't that bad. It's the encoding. Okay. So let me see if I can change something with the settings. Should I just lower the bitrate? I don't think that's going to change much. Maybe my video encoder should be x264. Let me try that. Simon, I'm going to restart the Twitch stream. Hopefully it doesn't close down the other streams. I'm going to restart the Twitch stream because I have to do that to change it. So you're going to have to go to a different thing. You're going to have, like, you'll have to close it down and then open back up a new stream. I'm just letting you know. So bear with me. Okay, come on. Stop the stream then. There we go. Output. Do I have to close down all of them? Don't make me do that. Come on, bruv. Really? Okay, sorry guys. I have to turn all of them off. Be back in a second. Okay. Is everything back up now? Let me check the stats. The streaming thing can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Now it's good. Now it's good. Okay, awesome. Let me check skipped frames and stuff. Let me go on YouTube. I don't even know if those streams are back up now. Hey Aaron, what's up? Is the stream okay on your side on YouTube? I just had to shut down and restart, so I'm asking. Sound and video is clean on Twitch. Fantastic. Okay, so it was an encoding issue. Restart, so I'm asking. Okay, it looks good on YouTube. Nice. Okay, so I just switched to 264 instead of rendering on my graphics card, and it looks like it's okay now. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And did YouTube save those little bits, or did it restart on the same stream? Okay, I think it's the same stream. I think we're good. Okay, awesome. Problem solved. Cool. And it doesn't look like there's any. There's a little bit of missed frames on the YouTube, but like 0.1%. That's okay. Okay, nice. So we're back for another stream. One more thing I actually want to open up before I start. Stream info. Where is stream info? No, not this stream info. I want to be able to see viewers. Stats, Twitch stats. Okay, I guess I'll have to go blind for today. It's all good. All right. Anyway, so welcome everybody. We're doing another stream today. I've been talking recently about doing ads, and I believe that's what we're going to be doing today. Hey, Alabek. I have no idea how many people are going to be watching at any time because I didn't set that up, but whatever. Who cares? It's just people, you know? Who cares what the number is? I just like to take a look at it, but whatever. It's not like it's a requirement. Okay, hopefully when I play music during the stream, it's not going to save to the VOD now. Hey, updater, what's up? And if that's the case, that's great news, because that means we'll be able to play more than just Hollow Knight music, which will be nice. Anyway, so updates. I don't know how many of you saw the stream countdown. We have a countdown now. It's awesome. I had somebody make it for me. I think it's wonderful. Did a good job. And yeah, it seems like it's good to have, because, like, you know, some people kind of come in, you know, give some time for people to get notifications out, see that the stream is up, algorithm gets to push it out, so I'm not just sitting here like a dumbass for 5 minutes, so we can get kind of like right into it. I think that's a little better. Well, obviously not today. You can't get right into it today because everything broke, but alas. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on the AC real quick. It's very hot. Every time I turn it off, it's just, I feel like I need to turn it on like 5 minutes later, but then it just gets cold really fast. Kind of annoying. All right. We've had that chicken leg up on the whiteboard for a while. Does somebody want to suggest something I can replace it with, or add something new to it? Because it's a little disturbing. In terms of the emails, so it's Saturday, which is both good and bad. Good news is no emails are being sent out. Bad news is no emails are being sent out. Why is it both good and bad news? Well, because I don't want to concern myself with it, but I also need it to happen. So that's kind of annoying. Play Hangman and we get to guess a letter or word at the end of the stream. Sure, you know what? That's actually quite a fun idea. The only issue is that you can't really see it on the short stream unless I move myself over. That'd be a fun idea. Come up with a word, and then people can like guess at some point for a little bit of interactivity. Maybe it could be some kind of like business related term. That'd be fun. That's a good idea. You know, for that, I'm just gonna put your name up there. You get the honorary I don't know what to call it. Hey, Sai Vicky, thanks for the sub. I'll put you up there too, since you came at a good moment. Shit, sorry, I hit the mic. Sai Vicky, right? Sai, and then Ella. There we go. You guys enjoyed that chicken. Hey, assistant, what's up? Okay, I will remember your idea and I will try to implement that because I don't know if I should do it. Maybe I could do it now. I might as well. I could get rid of the chicken bone. Oh, but there's not enough space now because I already wrote the names. Ah, whatever. I'll just rewrite them. Hangman. Okay, I'll think of a word. Let me think of a word. What's a good word that would actually be fun? Starts chewing on a drumstick. Yes. Hey, assistant. Okay. Yes. Okay. I have a word, so let me write it down. How much space do I have? I need to keep an eye on it. I put you guys a little high. That's kind of, I messed it up a little bit. There. Okay. I don't think that line makes sense at all. Like, where's our thing? Is that even visible? Maybe I made it way too small. I have no idea. Hey, Endless Hope, what's up? And you can kind of see it. You can make out that those are dashed lines. But I could have probably given a little bit more space. Okay, I'm going to move it. Yeah, great start to the stream, I know, right? Amazing. And all sorts of new ideas. So let me move you over to here. Is there enough space there? Yes. I don't know what reward I can give people for getting it right. Maybe you get your name on the board or something. I don't really have any way of giving anything because maybe if I became partnered on Twitch or YouTube, I could like give subs out, but I can't do that right now. So maybe I'll just put people's name up. But it's just a shame that like you can't really see it right now. Maybe if I duplicated my camera frame and like moved myself down a little bit and then just put the hangman part up. Can I do that? Does that work? Can I duplicate my camera? I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Add. Give me just a sec. Video capture device, camera. Oh, there I am twice. That's a little freaky. Okay. But then if I change this, is it gonna change everywhere? No. Okay. I'm being wiped from existence. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is really funky. Oh, I could replace my head with it. This is kind of weird. All right, give me a sec. You're getting to see some demonic possession right now. There. And make you bigger. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. There you go. You can see it now on the full cam. Could be part of a gamifying the Discord server, like guess a letter, get 25 XP. Guess the word correct, get 250 XP. Yeah, but I don't know how I would implement that because there'd be too many people to keep track of the points of. What's the best way to get return customers on your website? That's a hard question to start with. Um, Probably just, I don't know how you would get returning customers. I mean, people return to your website if it's useful or if they like your brand and they want to like buy something from it. But in terms of getting like customers in there in general, it's just some form of advertising. Either make content and link people to your page. Depends on what your website is. What is it that you're doing? If it's like some kind of free software that you could just make videos about it on social media, you could improve your SEO so that your website ranks higher for certain key terms. You could run Google ads so that people click on your website more often. But in terms of returning customers, I mean, I imagine it's just make your products really, really good, or whatever software it is that's on that website. Make it useful. Having free resources would help. Some people would continuously return to a website with free resources. You could have, for example, if you have them on an email list, you could try to get them to opt in with their email or something. And you could, you know, if you create some kind of new tools or new resources, whatever, you could link them on your website and like write a newsletter once in a while where you give you're like, hey, we got this new free resource on our website. It will help you with this and this. That could get people to come back. The best way to have returning customers, in my opinion, is to maintain like close proximity with them at all times. So having them on a newsletter or on an email campaign of some kind, and just having really good products that will give you the most amount of return customers. I hope that answers your question. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I will give, and I don't even know how the points would work. I guess actually, you know what? I could write down the name of, you know what? We could at least make it like maybe put up the winner's name on the board, and the way we determine the winner is who guesses the most letters. And I could probably track that. That would be fine. We could take a break like halfway through stream just to play the game. We could do that. Let's do something like that. What about the packing experience? Should you spend money on it? Yeah, packaging is really important. That's actually a thing that I'm dealing with now with my current client, is that I told her I think she really needs to improve her packaging because right now it's fairly generic. And I think we could do really well with that. And she's she's on board. And we're going to do that at some point. I think packaging really is like a cheat code to being able to charge more. It seems like such a silly thing, but if your packaging is so good that people don't even want to throw out the boxes, it significantly increases your perceived value in your customers' eyes. There's a lot of like simple things that you can do as well to raise that perceived value. For example, I think I remember a video with Andrew Tate talking about this, how, for example, like you should always try to take the credit for things as much as possible too, especially when it comes to like e-commerce stuff like that. There's a really simple hack you could do. For example, say, this is a little off topic, but bear with me. Say, for example, some customer texts you and they're like, oh, could you put my package in an unmarked box? Well, imagine all your packages already come in unmarked boxes. Well, what you shouldn't say is, oh yeah, all the packages already are unmarked, don't worry. What you could say is, yes, okay, I'm going to make sure specifically your product is in an unmarked box. Can you send me the product code? And then the day before shipping, you go like, look, I send them another email. I double checked your product. It's definitely in an unmarked box. You know, it's just a little trick to get people to like you more and to like the service more, and because they feel special. So any way that you can make people feel special will increase the perceived value of whatever it is that you sell. And packaging is one way to do that as well. So the more premium your packaging, Apple is a great example of that. I keep all my Apple boxes because they're so nice that I'm like, well, I can put stuff back inside it because they're great. And that's part of the reason why they're so expensive, because they have this entire premium experience from start to finish. So yeah, no, packaging should definitely be good. If you want that'll increase the amount of return customers you get if you have really good packaging. All right, anyway, email campaign. So as I was saying, email campaign has not been sent today because it's Saturday and I don't have it run on the weekends. So our current stats are 723 emails sent, including follow-ups, 11 replied, 2 positive. We're about 37% of the way done through the campaign, 81 people still left to contact. Then I have another list which I'm getting more emails for so we can send another campaign once that's ready. Besides that, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to try to write an ad for me to advertise our services. Now, I'm not sure if I should create a lead generation ad or if sorry, let me rephrase. I'm not sure if I should create a lead magnet ad or a direct sales ad. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of budget to test. Usually lead gen ads do better, but if you get unlucky, you could get the wrong audience. You could get, for example, a bunch of competitors reaching out to try and get your lead magnet. Maybe it doesn't convert super well. Maybe your email list doesn't convert well. Maybe you get a bunch of like shitty leads coming in. Because with a direct sales offer, people are not going to opt in unless they're interested. So that's like a big part of that. No website building today? No, not today. Maybe we'll come back to it, but I have 3 streams of it, so thought we need to switch it up to something else. I'm doing a little bit of work on that off stream. But yes, no website today. Is that what you've been coming for? You're like, no, the man isn't going to do websites anymore. We're cooked. I'm leaving. Boring. Everything else sucks. Right. Okay, so you know what? To start off the stream, let's just play that Hangman thing. We'll do just one letter. When somebody guesses one letter, we'll move on. Let me see if I spelled it right. Yes. Okay. You can start guessing letters. I don't even know how many people are in here, so maybe I'm doing this way too preemptively. I don't have any stream stats open, so I have no idea. If nobody starts guessing, then I will know. I also don't know what would make it fair. Like, how would I track? Like, you could just spam the entire alphabet, you know? I guess it's just up to my prerogative. I'll decide on that. What am I gonna have open? I'm gonna have to have prospecting, advertising. So many folders. Like, my organization is so hacked. A. Yes, there is an A. You get the first one. Can I guess the word? Yes, you can. Go for it. But I'm only gonna give one word if I remember. Like, if you try to guess a second, like, oh, nah, that's not fair. You can try, but like, you get a cooldown. You can't just keep guessing shit. But Vedant, you're correct. There is an A. I'm going to add the A now. So Dirt, maybe you want to wait a little bit before you guess the word. Unless you got it already. That'd be pretty impressive. So you spell your name like that. Okay. Name. Do I have space? Forehead. Fuck off. It's not a forehead. It wouldn't make sense with the A. There is no I. I'm not gonna mark that because you're on a cooldown. You just guessed the letter right. Anyway, we'll come back to that later. We'll do probably like a midstream break or something, maybe at like an hour and a half or so, and play the full game. But congrats, you got one letter right. So the person who guesses the most right gets put on the board for I don't know how long, maybe for the rest of the day. I don't know. Maybe we could have some kind of leaderboard. Or you know what? You know what I could do? I could create a thing in the Discord server where I give people a new role if they got that. I could give them a like a winner role or something. Then it'd only matter for the people who join the Discord, but I think that would be fun. I could do that. You know what? I'll do that. For anybody that's gonna be the reward. You get your own role in the Discord if you get the word right. Or if you get the most amount of letters. But then how am I gonna determine that? Because if you're on the last letter and somebody guesses the word, then that's kind of bullshit. I'll decide that myself. Maybe the person who guesses the word and the person with the most correct letters get the role. Maybe that's the most fair. Anyway, what is forehead? It's not. What do you mean? What is forehead? Forehead is forehead. It is the four of your head. Anyway, let me organize myself here. Oh. Free ad campaign. No. These are old. Old. X old. Dan, stop. No more guessing. You can guess later. Script. Okay. Let me prep this here. Can all keep up. Can I buy a valve? I don't have any valves. Well, damn, the Hangman thing seems to draw a crowd. Yeah. Wait, is there a lot of people watching? Or are you just saying that from the amount of people texting? I have no idea what the viewer count is. Can't see it. But yeah, we could play it later. That was a good idea. Maybe it'd be more fun. Maybe there's some other like mini games I could come up with to make the streams more engaging. It's a slow process, you know. Bit by bit, we'll work up to something fun. Anyway, what does a good ad need? Every good ad needs a strong headline, problem statement. It needs to agitate pain points. It needs to have a guarantee. A USB. Needs to have urgency. Discourage other options. What else? I mean, let me just take a look at my notes. Oops. Where are my notes? Info. Oh, there's the yawn. It actually didn't come at the start of the stream this time. That's interesting. Okay. Let me take a quick look here. Yes, lead magnet. It's true. That's kind of obvious. Ad. Here we go. Ads. Yes, yes. Yes. Has to have good targeting. Yeah, but that's not really... That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, call to action. Call to action. Problem statement. Call out. Oops. call out. Problem statement. Yes, anything else? Should align with your ideal prospect stream outcome. Yes. Value outcome for likelihood of achievement, time delay, effort, and sacrifice. Who All right, and then after that, it's a landing page issue. You know what? I guess we will probably come back to the website because I'll have to build a landing page for the ad. This is true. Need to make a landing page for it. Well, actually, I kind of, if I'm going to be bringing people to the lead magnet I already have, then I already have it. But I need to update it then. Might have to re-record some parts of that video. Ad promise them some benefit. Yes. I probably will just do a lead magnet ad. Okay. And these are the landing page. Yes, okay. That's fine. This will do. Add structure. All right, so we've got our structure now. Cool. It's getting cold. See, I told you, I just turned on the AC and it's getting too hot already. Sorry, I meant too cold. Okay. So, is there anywhere that I could take inspiration from, I wonder? It's usually easier when you just copy people, you know? Here, you can see what I've written. Script. So, this is going to be a problem because we don't have any evidence, but we can still focus on the others. It's all good. But I might have to re-record my video sales letter. Let me take a look at my landing page real quick for that. I also wonder how likely it is to work out because so many people are going to be clicking on this ad that would be really difficult to convert. Let me check my email software real quick. Active automations, one finished. View report. Did it go through? 1 cent, 1 cent. Okay. Did it really? And it converted this guy to newsletter? Yes. Huh, okay. Nice. Sent 6 hours ago. Cool. All right, let's take a look at our landing page. So here's the landing page. Pretty simple. It's like, you know, how to get 10 or more ready to buy clients booked in your calendar without any of this stuff. Where should we send the video? Name and email address, and then what you're going to learn. It's pretty simple, but gets the job done. So I might just run with that. Maybe I'll change it a little bit. Maybe I'll fix this structure a bit because this is quite wide at some areas. But yeah, I don't know. I'll see. I'm just really worried about like getting a bunch of shit leads from it. That's the biggest concern. That's why the ad needs to be really good. Yeah. Just a shame that I don't have very much like budget. Yeah, very much budget. Great English level. Don't have a big budget to mess around with the ads, which is a shame. But alas. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention actually. That yeah, what I did last night and this morning. So I've still just been focusing on the YouTube video. I really just want to get it done. Like I can be kind of autistic about things sometimes where I really want to get something finished. You get what I mean? Like I start something and I just really want to get it done. Let me also put on the music. I completely forgot. Give me a sec. You know what? I didn't set up, like I said, the stats of the stream, so I have no idea how many people are watching. But that's actually like surprisingly nerve-wracking. Feeling like there's nobody here is like unsettling. It's weird because before I used to think that, well, maybe I'm gonna get nervous if I see that there's a lot of people, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But it seems like I'm getting nervous not knowing how many people. It's quite strange. Weird feelings, you know? But it's all good. It's a bit loud for me. Is music okay? Volume good? It's very subtle. Anyway. So, what are we gonna do for this ad? Let me take a look at what I have on my phone, because I've been saving a bunch of this stuff for myself. Oh yeah, there's that Alex Hormozy event at 6. I want to go to that. Is anybody from here going to that? Well, I'm good on this end. Alright, nice. Is anybody going to the Alex Hormozy event? It's at 6 today. Alright, let me see my ads folder. Which is where? Work info, here we go. I have so many videos of ads and like landing pages and pictures of it and everything. There's a lot of information here to go through. Because I save all ads I see and shit that I think are really good so that I can copy them later. Strategizing. You should do the same. Let's see, which ones did I want to look at? It was this one? Yes. That's one of them. Where's the other one? This? Yes. Okay. It's a shame I didn't take the... Yeah, I guess I could probably just... Could I? If I'm playing the music, then no, that's not gonna work. I need to turn off desktop audio and probably play the music separately as like a separate source. Maybe I could do that instead. Let me try that. Let me try to add it as a separate source. So, add in here. Where is media source? Background music. Guess what? Oh, what now? Yeah, no problem. Look, brother, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to. Nobody's like forcing you to be here. I'm not like tying you up and throwing you in the basement, forcing you to watch these or anything. It doesn't matter. But what happened this time? Something with Balor? Okay, this one. Restart playback when source becomes active. No. Speed, regular. Yes, this is fine. Background music. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Is that playing? Is the music playing and does it sound okay? No, wait, it's gonna be way too fucking loud. My mistake. How is this? And I will remove desktop audio. Yeah, sorry. I think it gave me a different audio mixer thing, so I had to manually adjust. Should be good now. Yeah. Searched up Balor's surname as a joke. And I found out it's some demon from Ireland mythology. What? How the hell did Balor's surname get to him when the Balor surname's in Ireland? I have no idea. What's his... I mean, I don't want you to like leak his sensitive information, but what's his surname? I'm just curious. Or instead of giving me a surname, give me the mythological creature, which is basically the same thing. Okay. So I'm gonna remove desktop. No, desktop audio hidden is fine. But now you won't be able to hear the music on... Wait. Can you hear the music on vertical stream? Do I have to play it on separate things? Hold on. Media source. Background music. Is that okay? Everything playing good? Surname is Balor. I thought his first name is Balor. What's his first name then? All good, bro. All right, nice. Oh, wow, it is, that's kind of cool. Looks like some kind of fucking demonic minotaur. That's pretty sweet. It's cool. He's got like a fucking flame whip and a lightning sword. Okay, that's going good. I need to create the same source for full cam. Probably for all of them, to be honest. Media source, add existing background music, media source, and then also get rid of desktop audio at the bottom. Do that. And vertical, media source, background music. Yep, should be playing. And I hope it's the same throughout both things. I think it is. Like when I switch over, it doesn't suddenly like change weirdly. I hope. Okay. Anyway, that's that. Intermission and Be Right Back probably could use it too, but I'll make it for now. The volume down a bit more. Sounds like you're actually about to go play through a Hollow Knight instead of background music. Is it really still too loud? That's quite odd because I set it to the same place it was at before. So it's still too loud? What are we building? Well, I'm going to be writing an ad today. Building a digital marketing agency from the ground up. Did somebody tell me if the volume is good now or if I should turn it down still? Because it looks like it should be okay. Maybe it's doubling now because I have it in the vertical, because you said before that you could hear it on the vertical even though I only had it in one. Bring it down to about half. Okay. Sure. How about this? Is that okay? How's this? Because I can't hear it. Or actually, I probably could. Let me monitor. Wow, that is quiet. I can barely hear shit. You sure this is good? I turned on monitoring and I couldn't hear anything. The ad is for my services. Yeah, better it's a really active part of the song where you were getting drowned out. Okay. Maybe I'll bring it up just slightly. How's this? I'm honestly confused. How could the Irish surname Balor get to the Philippines? I mean, he's got some Irish in his... Irish people were like travelers for a very long time. They're everywhere in the world, like the Celtic people. Same with America. They're all in America too. During a great famine, Irish refugees came to America. Yes, spread the Balor surname. The Americans with the Balor surname, or where they took the Philippines. Went to the Philippines, spread the Balor surname, and that's how he got his name. Irish descent. We're getting a history lesson here. Did you learn this in school? Why are you learning about Irish history? I learned it because I live in Ireland. Irish refugees, great famine, go to America, spread Balor surname. Yes. Spread Balor surname to the Philippines. Yes. So he's weird. He's like part Asian, part Celtic. Sounds pretty good for now. Okay, nice. Julio. Good to know. I learned out of boredom because I need to know the timeline. Can you explain more about the process you're using? Yeah, so I just wrote down like the important elements of what an ad should have. Call out basically just means I need to call out my audience. So whoever it is that I'm trying to sell to, I want to make sure that they know that it's targeted for them. So I'm gonna be I want to go broad, so I'm just gonna say something like service-based businesses. Go a little broad. Let the meta algorithm figure it out, because somebody said that meta is really, really good at figuring out who to show it to now, so that's what I'm gonna do. Problem statement just means I need to call out, hey Annie Ruth, thank you for the sub. Nice to have you here. Hey Wordian. Problem statement just means I need to call out what specific pain point that they're having. So like lack of clients, lack of consistency, stuff like that. Agitate pain points. That's just to like rub it in, kinda. So whatever I described as the problem statement, this is just like rubbing it in further. Guarantee is having a good guarantee, which is that will work for free until they get the result. But I'm not sure if that's going to be applicable because we're probably going to be running a lead magnet ad. I have a few ads I want to take as examples. So I'm going to go through that, write down the scripts of them, and then maybe use ChatGPT as well to try and help me come up with a good ad. USP, unique selling point. That could also be a guarantee. Urgency, you need to give them some kind of reason to act quickly. For me, it's like, I'll say that I can only take on 5 clients a month, which is actually true. Like, I'm not lying about that. I don't have the capacity to take on more. Discourage other options. So say basically like, why would you choose me and my service instead of somebody else? And a call to action, which is tell them what action to take next if they want the solution that I provided. And in terms of value, you also want to provide value somewhere inside here. This is like a general thing that needs to exist throughout the advertisement. So this is from Alex Hormozi's book. Dream outcome basically means you need to explain that you can help somebody achieve what they really want. Perceived likelihood of achievement means how likely are they to actually achieve that thing. So this is like trying to show social proof, reviews of other companies that you've worked for, stuff like that. This is going to be a hard point for us because we don't have any, so I'm probably not going to be able to use that. Time delay is how quickly it's going to happen, and effort and sacrifice is how much effort is it going to take the person listening to implement the solution. So that's basically what all that means. So yeah, I'm gonna transfer over this advertisement that I have on my phone. I want to download it. So, oh, whoops. It's a video ad. Yes, we will be making a video ad. But most of these principles would still apply to an image ad. It's just it's harder to fit. Hey, sorry I'm late. Yeah, no problem, man. Like, you don't have to be here. It's all good. Nice to have you here, though. Lord, guess what? Oh, he was just telling me, Fart was telling me about the history of your name and how cool it is. And also that someone in your family boned someone Irish at some point. I'm gonna go off full cam for a little bit. You like the bear video? Yes, the bear video was good. I was wondering for a minute, I was like, the video's 10 minutes. I don't know if I have time for this. But I opened it up, I skimmed through it, and I'm like, it's all just the same thing. You make money? I will. Not yet, though. We're just about a month in. We only started outreach 2 weeks ago. And we still need better sources of getting customers. So we're going to be doing ads for that. Pushing Google, your surname, your 5. Yeah, it was a bit bare bone. Yes, it was indeed. I like that video though. I think I might have that set up. I don't know when I would ever use it, but it'd be cool to have in case I ever need it. For me, calls and videos are hard because of the accent. Yeah, I understand. I'm lucky that I have a good accent. Let me open up my folder real quick. Prospecting, advertising, example. Have you in there? Example and 1. I mean, might as well get the others too. Yo, my surname is cool. Yes. Wait, so you didn't know this, but Fart did? How did that happen? Where are the other ads? This one? Yeah, I thought it was normal. Alright. Use it for comedic effect as well. Told you that bear was a little wire chewing scamp. Yeah, I could. It is it is an option. Well, it ain't normal. It's cool. I like the surname. Sample add 2. See, this is the problem with the AC. I'm already starting to sweat again. It is very annoying. Do I have any more ads? Any more video ads I can quickly pick out? I should probably organize these better. Because I just shove all of the work stuff that I see into one folder on my phone. It's not great. Can I get an E on the board? Not yet. We'll play the game at like an hour, let's say. So in 10 minutes, we'll finish the game. And I'm gonna tell my Discord admin to make a new role for it. So what outreach methods are you using? Right now, I'm using cold email. We've sent 730 emails so far, but I'm trying to work up to sending a lot more faster. That's a work in progress. Then that's it. We're going to be doing ads after that. Yes. It's only been 2 weeks, so it's all good. Here are the 2 example ads. I can drop any more. Just you got a partner. It's just me in the business. Yes, doing everything by myself, and with the help of some very nice people that I've come across, who are very kind and nice and very helpful. Give me a second. I'm gonna get some water. I could put up the technical bear, but I'll see. Maybe at a different time. I'll be right back. I'll just leave this on. So. No offense, but I got nothing else to say. What'd you do today? There's something you could say. Or say something funny about the lore that you guys went through. Be right back. Get some water. I'm back. I'm not 6'3". Does the camera really make me look that tall? Like when I stand up, how tall do I look? Sitting, so it's like compare the chair to me. See when he stands up. No, no, no. Yeah, I'm actually 7'8". Intermission video next. Yeah, you could. I have this. I have that, but it's not that interesting. It just has the chat up. Which you could. I mean, I'll use it if it's as good as the previous one. Educated guess, but I think you got it from America. Oh, you're just still talking about the name. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's go through. Let's write down the examples. This is my workflow in doing all of this stuff. What you want in the video? I don't know. Maybe the same kind of style, but the bear is doing something else. Like maybe the bear is sleeping or something. and it's still chewing the wire while sleeping. You look sleep deprived. Yeah, I am. I've been sleeping like shit for like 2 weeks. Ever since my family came to visit, it's been a nightmare. I haven't had any sleep at all. Either they leave the dog like upstairs when they leave the house, or he starts barking in the middle of the night. That's what happened today. Or somebody comes home late and wakes up the dog, or there's just noise all over the house, or I have nightmares. That's been fucking extremely messy. So yes, I am severely sleep deprived. This is true. But the work has to get done somehow. So cool, yeah, and cool for you. Yes. How come one of you is always on YouTube and the other on Twitch? Just out of curiosity. You're bringing up the nightmare. Yeah, I have been having a lot of nightmares. Yeah, that sounds solid. Yeah, I think that would be quite funny. I don't know how it would, like, I can't imagine it in my head that well. I kind of imagine it like a little teddy bear kind of laying on the floor with its legs up and with like a huge, like, bubble, you know, like from the cartoons, like signifying like extremely deep sleep. When it's different nightmares every night. Sometimes I'm like trapped in some kind of box. Sometimes I'm falling off a building. Sometimes somebody kidnapped me and I have to escape. I just like Twitch more. Fair. How does the YouTube video look on everywhere right now? Does it look the same as usual, or does it look different? Because when I checked YouTube, I think I look way more contrasted on YouTube now. And I think that's because I switched which platform gets the feed first. But I don't know. Of course, bro. Hey, watch it, fart. This is a family-friendly stream. I have a dream I can doggy paddle and fly. That sounds really nice. I had a dream once where I was in like a Harry Potter-esque world and I could fly with like my mind. It was really awesome. It's like you had to learn to do it, and I practiced really hard, and then I finally did it, and I was flying in my dream for like a couple minutes. It was such a cool experience. superpower, bro. Man, it was really fun. It was a good dream. Who is she? Don't ask me, brother. And don't look it up on Google. Just don't. Your parents are gonna whoop your ass again when they see your search history. It's past your bedtime. Ah, yes. You should go to sleep. Your poor brain sleeping 14 hours a day. You ever had one of those nightmares where you can't yell or run or slow down when you run? Yeah, I hate that shit. Funny enough, like, these nightmares I've been having recently have been a little different than usual. Like, they're more, like, psychologically difficult. It's like the difference between a horror movie and a drama. I'm kind of like in a drama in these nightmares. So there's not actually anything, like, physically threatening happening most of the time. But it's kind of weird because usually when I have had nightmares in the past, I would have nightmares where I overcome my nightmare every time. If there's a monster, I kill it. If there's something bad happening, I run away. Even if it's slow, I figure out some method. Like, nightmares have never, since I was a kid, nightmares have never affected me. Every time I had a bad dream, I always won by the end. But now it's like I'm put into these situations where I can't win. And it's really, like, odd. Because there's nothing to win against. It's like, it's like some kind of spiritual power that's constricting my mind rather than anything I have to defeat, per se. I don't know if that makes any sense. Dreams are extremely weird. Don't search it up, Balor. Don't. And good night, brother. I could probably just upload this video and get the script, to be honest. Why even bother typing it out? Probably be much quicker. Video to... I could probably even do it on my editing software. Yeah, let me do that. Be quicker. Might spend the night, ooh. You guys are too young to be talking about that stuff. Temp already exists. Great. Where does it exist? It needs to be deleted. Temp. Delete. Did you play Hangman? We're gonna. In about 2 minutes. Yes. Works. Okay, I need to... Where is my effects, favorites? No, that's not where it is. Where the hell's my bin? The hell? Where'd my bin go? Not like the bin where you throw rubbish in, the bin where you collect assets in. Okay, whatever. I guess it doesn't need to be anything super interesting. I don't care about it anyway. Okay. Master, you hop in there. Workspace. Scripts. Hey, Sparky Face. Nice name. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. 2 minutes? Yes. 2 minutes. Correct. Place this in video too. Yes. Here. Words per line. 25. Characters. 99. Okay. English. Yes. Start process. I'm using my editing software to export the script for this video that I need the script for. It'll save us some time. It's an ad I saw online. My name's kind of nice, dude. Yeah, amazing fart. Amazing name you have. What is your actual name? I wonder whatever happened to Gordon. Gordon kind of vanished. I wonder if he's ever gonna come back. I promised him 10 bucks when I make my first sale. But I can't give it to him if he never comes back. Why is this taking forever? Maybe it's because I'm streaming. Hey from Australia. Hey, Sparky Face. Hello from Spain. That's where I am right now. It's extremely hot. My ass is sweating. You came at a good time. We're about to play Hangman. I know you see a letter up there already. Don't worry about it. We played for a second until one person gets the letter at the start. Mark Johan? That is kind of a cool name. Mark is a very common name, but Johan is pretty nice. Good for you. As soon as this transcript is finished, I will start playing. What's it like in Australia? You get, like, no, it's winter for you now, right? I was gonna say, are you hot, but it should be winter. Is it cold? What's the temperature? What do you think of those people that think Australia is not a real place? Do you think they're real? Or do you think they're all joking, like flat earthers? Sometimes, I genuinely don't understand the people that believe the earth is flat. Like, they never have a single good argument. Very silly. It's winter, yeah. Temp is 9C right now. It's not that bad. But it's you're probably past the worst of it, right? I don't know exactly how different the seasons work there. What does it, like, is that pretty normal? Like an average kind of temperature throughout winter? %97 done. Almost there. Then I'll have one more to transcribe. This one's kind of a weird one. Because this ad sells the service, but it also gives some kind of like additional video sales letter. So maybe I should just do it like that. You look like you're having a receding hairline. I probably am a little bit, but my hair has kind of always looked like this though. I think it's just a maturing hairline. I don't think it's receding. Because I have a lot of hair, and I still have like all my hair on my scalp. I know because I shaved my head like 6 months ago. Actually, it was a bit longer than that. It was more like a year ago. First, I used to think I was a dumbass and that I was slightly below average and smart. Then I went to public college. Yeah, man. Most people are fucking idiots, bro. This is so true. It's 10 p.m., so it's not bad, actually. I think we get down to like 3 or even 1 sometimes in the middle of winter. This is snow where I am, but sometimes we get hail. And what's it like with the animals? Like, is it as deadly as people say? I don't know what part of Australia you're from. Most of it is like uninhabitable, right? Let me cover this part there. Now I won't look like I have a receding hairline. Can't tell now. I might go bald, I might not. I don't know. I hope I don't. I like my hair. The deadly animals mostly keep to themselves. I remember I've seen videos before where people like wake up and there's a fucking snake in their toilet. Sometimes I wonder, imagine it's like the middle of the night, you wake up because you drank too much water, you go to piss and a snake bites your balls. Like, that seems like a really shitty thing that could happen. But it's probably also incredibly rare. Okay, so this is on export. And then we'll have to just tidy that up. And then do the second ad. Okay, example 2. And we'll play a bit of Hangman now. Brought to you by Ella Beck. I learned that there are 2 types of people that can infer information just few detailed then. Is that... Did you write it like that as a joke? Because if so, that's pretty funny. It's clever. I'm really good at inferring information. I'm extremely easy for like foreigners who don't speak English to talk to because like you can put words out of order, you can say the wrong words. As long as they're similar enough, I'm pretty good at understanding what you mean. Anyway, Hangman time. You can start guessing. And why don't I have a surname like Galore? Why does it matter? It's just a fucking name. It really doesn't matter at all. You'll get over it. You're complaining. Look at my fucking name. My name is fucking Deborahs Andreevas. Come on, bro. Like, you need to not complain. It could be worse. You could have my name. People, every single person I talk to online who doesn't see me physically assumes I am female. And on top of that, my name is hard to pronounce. I know it doesn't matter, but I like Galore more. E. There is an E. We're on a cooldown. I don't know how long on this one. Just go by Andre. I usually just go by Dev. It's easier. I like Dev. People call me Dev, so I'm just used to it. My last name is Farmer. Is it really? No fucking way. That's like a fucking millionaire being called rich. I love when that happens. That's crazy. If that's the case. Cause you farm, right? Like that. I love ironic names. It's like they really determine your future sometimes. All right, Ella Beck, you're banned from giving letters for now. If anybody else wants to guess a letter on the board, you're welcome. What you get is a new role in the Discord where you can flex because you're superior to everyone else. Yeah, and Smith and Carpentry is very ironic. Yeah, that's great though. Roger. A scout being named Roger would be pretty funny. I know the reward isn't great from the Hangman, but come on. Nobody wants to play, nobody wants to guess a letter. Up here. Or depending where you're watching. Here. L. There is no L. No L, sorry, brother. You're on a cooldown now. Alright, Ella Beck, I think it's probably been long enough. Cooldown removed. It'd probably be a lot more fun, like, just seeing spamming in chat, because then you would just decide who to pick from, like, the spamming. If there were loads of people, like a few hundred or something. Yeah, sorry, Sparky Face. You'll get to guess again whenever I feel like it. I don't know how long I should wait. A few minutes, maybe. There's a one where I like her name is... Is that a Ligma joke? Anita? Oh. Kinda sounds like I need conks. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Is she a whore? Because that would make it really ironic. Actually, it kind of sounds like Super Mario saying I need cocks. It's like, I need the cocks. Yes. S. There is no S. I will mark that in a second. P. There is no P. I'll mark that in a second as well. Now, I found that really funny. I don't know if anybody else found that funny, but that was really funny to me. S and P. No, they do not exist. No P, no P. You guys suck at Hangman. You should always guess the vowels first. Who taught you how to play Hangman? Oh. It is, and that is literally her name. She's gone to church with her for a few years. You know someone called that? I thought it was like some celebrity or something I haven't heard of. That's pretty funny. Alright, Ella Beck, you can guess again if you want. Married a guy named Cross and her name was Anita. What's the dude's name? You know? You know, that's probably an instance where if I was a woman, I would really want to consider whether or not I want to take my partner's name. If I was the dude, I'd also be like, you know what, maybe we should just... Maybe I'll just take your name. Arian. That sounds so funny to me. Arion is kind of a cool name, but just fucking Cox is unlucky. Both start with A as well. Oh, Aaron. Or do you mean Aaron? Any more guesses? Anyone? Everyone's off cooldown now. Because nobody's saying shit. There's not enough people here for this. I don't know how many people are here, so maybe there's just a bunch of people watching who aren't participating, which is fine. The third one's like that weird Scandinavian type of A. Ah, okay. Not a guy who said his name was Oh, I didn't believe him until he showed me his ID. There's no way. Seriously, you met a dude that has one of the Ligma names? Mike Hunt? He really had that name? There's no shot. Gotta roll that shit with your tongue. Yep. Wow. That is unlucky. Holy shit. What are some other ones? There's Bend Over. That's a good one. Mo Lester. I like that one. I would change my name, bro, if that was the case. No shot. That is crazy. Yeah, Mike Oxalong. That's a good one. It's also true. You know, sometimes I think, what if I did like an 8-hour stream or something? I wonder how many views I would get on that. Because right now it seems like I get between like 1,000 and 2,000-ish in like 2 to 3 hours. I wonder how much it'd be if I do like an 8-hour stream. I don't think I could though. I would have to plan like different things to do for every hour, otherwise I would be bored as fuck. Or everybody watching would be bored rather, because like I still do the work, but having to keep it engaging would be impossible. I would just be bored. Like, well, not bored is the wrong word. I would be like, what am I trying to say? I would be too tired and brain dead, like I need to focus and stuff. There is no I. He is about to be a very happy dead man. What are we doing? We're playing Hangman now. So feel free to guess any letters. L, S, P, I have already been guessed. E, A are on the board. Vedant, you have a correct guess already? Intermission Hangman. Yes. Correct. Kind of nice to have a little break like this too, where we actually get to do something and have a chat. It's not just chatting, you know? There's probably some kind of games, like, if I had more people, it'd be a lot more interesting. I could make some kind of, like, what do you call them? You know those games where, like, a bunch of people can join and play together? What's that called? The thing where you get, like, a question and the fastest people to answer get something. You know what I mean? What's that called again? The one that has the very happy music. What's the game called where loads of people join and fastest one to answer a question gets most points? About whoever gets the words also gets to pick the next word and tells you, like, put down 7 dashes on the board and you could play as well. I don't know how that would work. We would also have to trust that person. They could just, like, fuck with us, you know? Maybe they put up the word as, like, penis or schlong or something, you know? I don't know about that. Maybe it'd have to be people in the Discord, so, like, people I trust more. Let me go to ChatGPT, ask that. Google doesn't know shit, bro. Kahoot! Yes, this is correct. It is Kahoot. We could do a Kahoot. Can't find the answer even after using ChatGPT. What answer? Answer to what? The Hangman? That's a TikTok short is what that is. What is? Like the schlong being the answer? Yeah, that would be quite funny. But yes, Kahoot. Like, we could play Kahoot if we had more people. That would be fun. Business-related Kahoot. Something like that. There's gotta be some kind of interactivity thing. Yes. Let me make sure again I spelled it right. I did. Yes. It is a little bit of an obscure word, though. It's a business word. Did somebody just text something and I didn't get it? I hate when that happens. Why do I not see when people text something? Sorry, whoever sent the message just before that, could you text it again? ChatGPT tell me this guy's thoughts so I can win Hangman. Yeah, what was your prompt? Give me all words that have X number of letters and have EA in position XY. If that wasn't it, then how many words do exist like that, I wonder, actually? I'm gonna prompt it. I want to see. I'm curious now. Give me all words that have 8 letters and have E in position 5 and A in position 6. Let me see. There's probably a lot of words like that. Try C. Give me a second. ChatGPT is thinking. Okay, whatever. I'll let it think. C is correct. Ding, ding, ding. Is my Cooldown over? Yes. Wow, you spelled that really fucked up. Congratulations. C is correct. How do you play Hangman? For every wrong guess, you add the stick figure? Yes, and if the stick figure is complete, it dies. You have 3 wrong guesses left. And then if there is no winner then. Because we have a small enough chat. If I didn't have, like if I had a really big chat, obviously I couldn't do that. It would just be who guesses first. Actually, maybe I shouldn't, because then you could just fuck it up. Yeah, maybe it's okay if the man is dead. Okay, it did not do very well. It thought for 1 minute and it gave me 2 words, neither of which are correct. So, yeah, stinky. ChatGPT, run a search history of this guy going 3 years back. Give me a cross-reference with all the places he's been on Google Maps. I'll do that if it's the last thing I do. You could probably find where I live just from some of my old videos. Alright, everybody's cooldown is done except for Fart. So you're welcome to suggest more letters. Plus, it is a business word. Just to mention that again. Hey, Viral, what's up? We're playing Hangman. Do you want to give a letter? It's a business word. Right now, it's EAC. It's an 8-letter word. We've guessed LSPI. Yes. Go for it. Give me a letter. The winner gets a special role in the Discord if they want it. And if they are there. Obviously, if they're not there, they don't get anything. Maybe I'll just put their name on the board for a few days. Until I decide to remove it. I should probably have the chat open just so I can send the Discord link. Whenever I need to. Hey Rogelio, thanks for the sub. Nice to have you here. Garcia, are you Mexican or Spanish? But I live in Spain. That's why I'm asking. Where was I going again? Oh yeah, what does that say? Valor told me he learned you live in southern Spain using ChatGPT, using your background language. No, he actually guessed northern Spain, I think. He was wrong. Or maybe I'm remembering a different moment. Letter O, pancreas. No, it is not pancreas. That's a C. Up here. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Letter O, there is an O. Congratulations, you're on number 2. Why do I keep closing this down? Invite. Yes, reward for anybody who is watching for guessing it right. You get your own special role. Until I can get like, until I can give out subs on fucking YouTube and Twitch. When I can do that, I will just give people subs. That'd be more fun. Here's Discord for anybody who's new. There you go. Letter O is correct. Dant is in the lead. You guys better not be using ChatGPT or you're banned. If I find out, you're banned. Sorry. You're going straight to the Shadow Realm. Alright, Vedant, you're on cooldown now. Amazing Fart, your cooldown is over. Oh shit. Oops. This My cousin up there, don't let him hang. Not, I swear. You better fucking not be. Or you're banned. Nah, fuck your cousin. Hang him. And burn him too. Nobody cares. Maybe they're gonna start guessing letters just to make sure they die. What do you mean about using ChatGPT? Don't use ChatGPT to guess the word. You better not be using ChatGPT. I'm fucking watching you, fart. You're on cooldown now, and I have my eye on you. Because that is correct. You know what? I think what would make this most fair is if somebody guesses the word, they get 2 or 3 points instead. That would probably make it fair. Maybe 3 points. Just got here, I see. Yes, yes. H. H is correct. This is true. H is correct, Sparky. You should get it now. What are you doing to build a business now? Well, right now we're just taking a break, so... I know it, bro. You're on cooldown, brother. Or you know what? Whoever guesses the word gets the amount of points for the amount of letters remaining. I think that makes more sense. D is not correct. What we're doing to build a business. So, we're going to be writing ads today for my service. Outreach. Vedant got it. This is correct. Vedant, congratulations. 4 points. Good job. The word is outreach. Good job. Seeing my name in the corner makes me feel like I'm in trouble in middle school again. I can remove it. Well, let me tell you a bit about the business. So today we're going to be writing ads. We started a little bit. We're just taking a break now. And yeah, I'm doing a digital marketing agency. Spent a few streams doing websites, building our offer and stuff like that. So yeah, we run Facebook ads for service-based businesses, including building a landing page, thank you page, and email nurture sequence as well. Just to answer your question a bit, Celio. Celio AI makes me feel like you have an active YouTube channel. What do you do? Yes, Vedant, congratulations. So, I don't know if you're in the Discord. If you are, let me know and I will remember to give you a new role. If you are not, then I will just put your name on the board. So, let me remove everything else that's there. What's the rest of it? Charming. There you go. Right. Congratulations. Bro, add me. For what? What did you do? Huh? You didn't get enough points. I build automation for SMBs. What is SMB? I hate acronyms, bruv. What is SMB? Server message block. Just tell me. I don't know what that means. Just tell me what SMB means. Octua. Don't be weird. Not on Discord. Let's go. Yeah, there's your name up there. You're gonna stay there for the rest of the stream. Since you're not in the Discord. Actually, maybe the reward will be both. So you can have that if you want. What is SMB, Celia? What about you? You're a little late, brother. Are you like 6 minutes behind on stream or something? More like 15 minutes. Sorry, you missed the slot. Small mid-sized businesses. Okay, thank you. The reason I hate acronyms is because last time somebody said CSE and I didn't know what that meant, and I looked it up and it said child sexual exploitation. So from now on, I just ask everybody what the acronyms are. What about me? I scored 1,000,000 points. You scored 2, I think. And you probably use ChatGPT, you little monkey. Are you coding the website also using no-code tools? Yes. I use Webflow. I use a little bit of custom code, but not much. What kind of automations do you build? And what tools do you use? Nuh-uh. I don't believe you. I wouldn't be surprised if you used ChatGPT. To be fair, English is probably not your first language, so... You don't have to delete your messages. It's all good, bro. I guess you're really behind on stream then, huh? Because that made me feel like he just got to that point where I said it. Where I removed it and he was like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, there's our winner. Maybe we'll think of some more games next time. Tagalog. That is, like, that's a language? I've never heard of that in my life. A major language spoken in the Philippines. Huh. Is it hard? Holy shit, that's funky looking. Just started as a side hustle using N8N and make.com. Ah, nice. I use make.com as well. I haven't looked into N8N. I know it's good and you can make like more complex automations with it, but I just haven't had the time. I use make.com for all my backend stuff for my website, and also we built some automations for like fast email outreach and scraping emails and profiles easily and stuff. So that's cool. We're in kind of a similar boat, at least. Have some similar experience. Do you make content on it as well then? Let me I can't click on this. Never mind. Let me quickly transcribe this second video then. Before we move on. And now I'm gonna have to just tidy it up a little bit. Yeah. And now this video too. It's so late already today, man. The days really fly by sometimes. It's really frustrating. So little time to do anything. I also slept a little too long today. Start. How's everybody's day going in general? Hope you guys are doing better than I am. Gotta go eat, bye. See ya. Nice to have you again. Do the next video creating an ad. We're gonna be doing that today, actually. Unless you mean actually filming the ad. Streaming, filming the ad might be a little strange. But yes, we're gonna do an ad. Unless you meant the YouTube video. If you meant the YouTube video, the next video is actually gonna be how to build an automated outreach system. Hey bro, I'll come back. Alright, nice. I guess the Hangman game got you to stick around more than not as bored anymore. Keep posting, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm working really hard on the next YouTube video. I really, really like it so far. It's going to be like a storytelling educational video. And I think it's turning out super well. I hope you guys like it. Putting a lot of effort into it. It's kind of annoying how long everything takes when you want it to be really good. It always takes so much longer than you expect. I could give you guys a preview if you want of the video. I was gonna do it yesterday, but didn't really feel like it. I'll give a preview of it here. What time do you usually stream? 3 p.m. CEST, Central European Summer Time. I'll think about whether or not I'll show the preview after this transcription is finished. Because I have this like itch to show my work all the time. I really want to show people everything. Because this is taking me so long. I'm like, look at this cool thing I'm working on. You know, I can't contain the excitement. So I always want to share everything. Bronson the Beast. Everyone has such cool names. Hi again. Hey, Wordian. Wordian, I don't know what you do, but your name being Wordian makes me feel like you would have enjoyed the Hangman. Because it really sounds like somebody who'd be like a scholar of some kind. Is that your actual name? It says Wordian organization. Maybe Wordian is like the name of your company or something. I have no idea. Shamir. Oh, okay. What's Wordian then? Like a business name of some kind? Man, those bags under my eyes really are fucking big, huh? Holy shit. So black, too. Startup founder of Mala. I'm gonna have you explain the acronym, please. What is Mala? Is that an acronym or is that a name? People really love to use acronyms, huh? Every time I'm gonna explain to people the exact same thing that I said earlier. Modest, also, okay, it's a modest fashion brand. Okay, cool. How's it going? We had another guy in here who, a couple weeks ago, he's also running, he's running some kind of clothing, like premium clothing brand of streetwear in India. And he was doing pretty well with it. Okay, this is complete. Let me copy you. Guess we could come back to it then. I need to sort some of this out anyway. Let me switch back over. You can see who I took this video from. Mr. Charlie Morgan. Uchi sales of 120 million rupees in last 2 years. That's pretty good. Nice. Well done. What's your primary way of getting sales? That guy was getting most of his sales in person, not online. Are you the same? Or do you have an e-commerce store where you're getting most of your sales from? And how do you get people to the site? Just curious. I always like to hear about people's experiences. Performance marketing. I don't know what that is. What is performance marketing? Advertisers only pay when a specific action is completed. Performance-based advertising. So you would get people to market for you for free, and in exchange you give them a percentage? How do you convince people to do that? Meta, TikTok, Snapchat. Ah, okay. Oh, nice. That's good to hear. What do you think your most effective strategy was? And how are you planning to scale up from that? If you're planning to. Well, like, what are your next goals? How long do you think it's going to take you to scale to 2K a month? It doesn't matter how long I think it's going to take, because I have to do it within 90 days or it's not going to happen. In case you're new here, here you go. Read this. It says it has to happen within this time period, or it's not going to happen, and I'll have to stop streaming. Sadly, I don't wanna. I met some really cool people doing this, but alas. Most effective strategy was converting people on WhatsApp instead of the website. Really? Do you think that's because WhatsApp was better for your target audience, or do you think it's because your landing pages weren't good enough? Just curious. And do you have your whole like WhatsApp business catalog set up? And your call to action was starting a WhatsApp chat, I imagine. And what are you planning to do next? Because that sounds like pretty good already. I don't know how much. I don't know what the margins are like. But let's see, 21 million. Yeah, 361,000 over 2 years. It's about 180,000 a year at clothing. Well, I don't know what kind of clothing brand you have, so I can't even assume margins. Maybe 20%. Margins 10 to 20%. So you're making net like 20, 30 grand a year ish. Does that sound about right? But I don't know if you have employees either. I don't know what your expenses are and stuff. I don't know if you have a warehouse. So I have no idea. I'm making a lot of assumptions there. But sales seem good. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh, nice. It's pretty good. Best of luck, bro. Hope you succeed. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. I hope I do too. So what are your next steps then, Wordian? What are you going to do next to try and scale? Local economy is different compared to USD economy. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand, like, from my own perspective. But it seems like it's a lot of money in Pakistan. That's what PKR is, Pakistan, right? Pakistani rupee, yeah. Don't want to offend anyone. Just shortening this a bit so it's easier to get through. He hinges a lot on social proof, which is like bad for us. So I might not even get a lot of the value out of these ads. Oh, this one is long. Beck, you still here? Do you have any other suggestions for games off the top of your head? Alright, this one seems to have exported a bit weirdly. Didn't export with periods and stuff. Okay. Anyway. Can't believe it's almost been 2 hours already. Alright, 20 and 180, that's how many clients I can help you get. How many days it's going to take me to do it. And what's more is if you don't get 20 clients, I'll give you not only a full refund, but $5,000 in cash. Yeah, it's kind of funny how he says this, but it's such a, like, unlikely thing to happen. I was actually thinking of having that be as an angle for one of my ads. How I could point out that, you know, other people say they'll give you 5,000 in cash on top, but they come with all these weird conditions, like you have to work like 10 hours a day, you have to attend fucking 30 calls a week, and if you don't, then you are not eligible for the refund on the cash. So it's basically, they added it as it sounds extremely unbelievable. It sounds like a really, really good offer. But in reality, most people would not be eligible for the guarantee. And that's kind of how they get around that. But also, I don't know how good their programs are. Maybe if you do everything that they tell you to do, you're like extremely likely to get the results that they say. That's probably also in part why they're saying 180 days. So that it gives them more time to... I mean, it's a good marketing strategy. Can't fault it. Just feels a little slimy. Because you know that most people are not getting that guarantee. And the funny thing as well is they say that... They say that they have like a 98% satisfaction percentage or something. So only like 2% of people get a refund. But again, the reason they only give out that 2% of refunds is not necessarily because 98% of people are succeeding with the business and with their plan. All it means is that 98% of people did not have eligibility for the refund, which in other words means that loads of them could have failed and didn't get what they wanted, but also didn't get the refund because of the conditions they didn't follow. So it's kind of like, it's tricky marketing, you know? I remember I thought about it when I saw it and I was like, you know, it's good. I can see how it can convince a lot of people because they don't really think about it from that perspective. They just hear the words and it registers in their brain as something, but it tends to be something else. So, you know. Anyway, let's look through it and see what we can use. I'm gonna turn off the PC. What's going on? We're writing an ad for the business we're building. Did I say writing or running? Writing. Your name is Ask Flynn Hammer. Seems like I should be asking you the questions, Mr. Ask. From Iran. Ah, cool. What's it like there? I don't know anything about Iran. So what's kind of the statement we want to make? Like you'll get maybe 5 or more clients. I need to change my... Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-record some of my sales letter. I should probably open it up and take a look at what I say, build my ad around that. Where is it is a good question. It's in branding, website design. Have you read some money books before this business document? Yeah, of course. I've read a good amount of books, done a lot of research. I know vaguely what I'm doing. Where's the script for this? Here. Okay. Where is my full script? My script, long version. And then my script, short version. Probably use the short version. The long version is good too, but people wouldn't get through it all unless I'm getting a lot of people in. But I want to keep the video sales letter short. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to re-record it to be more general too. It says, hey, in this video, I'll walk you through 3 simple steps that'll help you book 10 or more sales calls every month with clients who actually want to work with you without spending hours chasing leads or sitting through time-wasting calls. Yeah, because I'm saying that I'll show them how to get calls, but not how to get clients. Yes. So it's a smaller promise. That's fine. Hey, Calais. Don't know if I'm saying that correctly. What's up? You said that like you know me. Hi. It's really hard with this stuff. It's write ads and stuff. Like I need a lot more focus. So it can get a little bit annoying. Because it's like I don't want to make the stream super boring by like taking huge pauses. But at the same time, I don't really know what else to do. Because right now I'm just in thinking mode. I need to figure out, okay, what do I actually want to say? Not sure. I could probably use the same kind of introduction too as this guy. But then it would just be blatant copying. So he starts with his guarantee. So I could do that too. This is the first business you're building. Yes, it is. We're in the process of writing ads right now for ourselves. We have an outreach system going that's cold emails. And then I want to run some ads too. Okay, so he starts with kind of the problem statement. So he calls out what it is that the people want, and then he gives his guarantee. Let me rewrite what he has there in my own words and then see if I could restructure it somehow differently. It'll make it a bit easier. Say 5. I'll have to redo my video sales letter. You seem like you've been doing this for a while. That's impressive. I've learned a lot about it. Like, this is... I don't know how much of the content you've seen. This is more like surface level stuff. I should know how to do ads because that's my main service, but I've spent a long time learning. I mean, I've been doing this I've been learning for a while, about a year now, maybe a little more. And I've been working on the business since like, seriously, since like March, April. It's been a long time. I only started streaming 30 days ago. What is it about me that makes it seem like I know what I'm doing? But I'm glad you think so. You know, the more people are convinced, the easier it'll be for me to convince people to actually buy the service. Yeah, like I said, this is kind of like an annoying part of the stream. It's like I want to keep the engagement up, but I also have to really focus on some of this stuff. It's hard to get new ideas while talking. Like stuff like the website design that we did the other day. That was easier to talk through. Perhaps how calm you are about the entire process. Maybe. Yeah. I'm always pretty calm. Like I'm not money hungry. I'm not like trying to scam people. I think you should absolutely focus. Yeah, I think I should too. Sometimes I have like these focus blocks. Sometimes I don't because I want to keep the engagement up. I played a little Hangman earlier. Got some interaction that way. Also, for anybody who's new here, you can read this just so you're aware of what's going on. Anyway. Yes. What do you do? In school, work, college? Do you have your own business? What are you all about? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Kayla or Kaylee or Kale. I don't know. Maybe if you could type it out phonetically, I'll be able to pronounce it right. Okay. So this isn't applicable to me. I could introduce myself. That's fine. Parlay? With an R? Where's the R? What language is that? Carlay? Alright, sure. That's interesting. I would have never guessed that. Alright, yeah, we can do that. I could probably start getting rid of this as I'm getting it. So that's fine. That would be a lie, so I can't do that. I'm just gonna transcribe like what's relevant to me and what isn't, and then just kind of put them in like puzzle pieces, and then use ChatGPT, and then use my video sales letter, and then try to, you know, merge everything together. So this is like very rudimentary. This is draft script. Obviously, I'm not just going to keep it like this and move on. I just want to write out everything that's important first. Hey, my name is Stenros. We help service-based businesses. Systemize and scale. Yeah, that's different. Get. Hey, newbie. What's up? Doing well. How about you? Service-based businesses get. I guess it is technically true. Because with the full service, we give the system to them. Scale. Systemize their businesses, automate their client getting process. I'm gonna change this later, so don't worry about that. Offer is simple. I'm going to guarantee that you sign 5 new high ticket clients within 30 days of working with us, or we'll keep working for free until you do. I'm gonna shout out to my friend. You're not gonna get me with that one. You're not gonna get me with that one. You're gonna have to try harder than that, bucko. Any luck? It's alright. Just, yeah, it's fine. We only just started. We played a little bit of Hangman, talked a bit. I transcribed some ads I had on my phone, so now we're just starting to write some like, draft information. In the process, starting an automation agency. Then it's a pretty crazy process because it's my first business and I'm not very technical. How come you're going with an automation agency then? Yeah, it's rough. I actually started with an automation agency. This is my first like proper business I'm building, but my first service offer was actually an autocaller, which was designed to increase the percentage close rate of inbound leads. But I ended up going with something else instead because I figured that AI still was like not very trustworthy. A lot of people still didn't like it very much when I started. Actually, that was like 2 years ago at this point. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do marketing instead. It's easier to sell. It's an established business. And I could do the AI automation thing for it later because it's technically still a form of marketing. So could just establish it as a second service or an alternative service. So I know how to use some automation tools and such. We spent the first few streams for the first like week or two building a bunch of automations for automating email outreach. That might be helpful for you. I'm also making a video on it. So yeah, in case that's interesting to you. Anyway, anybody who's new, I'm dropping in the Discord link for anybody who wants to join. You can ask questions there, or just hang out, or just keep up with progress, you know, stuff like that. You could drop in your own progress, ask for support. All right, so let's keep going then. And if you don't, keep working for free until you do. So we're literally guaranteeing you results. The risk is completely on me. Yeah, this sucks as well. Maybe that's a line we can do. Nah, I don't really like it because it's hard to say that. Like, I don't want to point out the fact that I'm new in the field. That would harm me more than help. So we're not gonna do that. Don't want to lie, so this is not applicable. See, this is what I meant. I talked about this earlier. See, there's a 0.47 refund rate. That's not because all of the clients were successful. That's because the guarantee is incredibly difficult to get because it has a bunch of, sorry, excuse me. It has a bunch of conditions attached to it that are extremely difficult to achieve. So it's like a very slimy way of presenting that information because it's technically not wrong, but this makes you believe, oh, 99.5% of people must get great results from this program, but that's not what that means. It just means that most people were not eligible for the refund because of the specific conditions. I think AI is pretty exceptional right now, and the no-code builders are quite helpful. Yes, I agree. I think the high upside with AI is pretty high, and I like to capture some of it. Yeah, that's true. Fair enough. Yeah, AI is really helpful. I completely agree with that. I use it all the time for everything. It's great as a tool. The type of automation agency. Yeah, probably AI automation, but do you have a specific offering? Because if you don't, you really should. Being just a general agency, you won't be able to sell anything. Okay, now he's doing discouraging other options. Yes, that's fine. Link below, take you through a video that will explain the system in its entirety. That works for me. I still not believe me. Maybe I could use that. That's not relevant. That's not relevant. Not relevant. Not relevant. Not relevant. Not relevant. That might be relevant. And that's okay. So that's all of the important information from that. Don't need that anymore. And we'll use this at the bottom actually. Just put it here. distracting me. Easier to see, but it's... The draft script. Looking into AI lead generation qualification, but do you think any bottlenecks in business lead automation more? It'd be really difficult for you to find out. I remember when I started, I was looking into doing automation for like construction businesses, but trying to set up maybe chatbots or some kind of staff like control thing, where some kind of bot that could remind staff to do certain things and that could set out reminders and stuff. There are obviously more important things than just getting clients. The biggest problem for most business owners, at least the ones that you want to work with, is not clients, it's time. So you can still obviously sell people clients. There are a lot of people that are looking for more clients, especially like some worse tradesmen and some people starting their businesses, they would want clients. But the best thing you could solve for people usually is time. The biggest crunch for most business owners is time. They will gladly spend money if you could save some of their time and stress. So if you can like go around to some kind of businesses in your local area, I don't know where you live, I don't know where you're going to be selling to, but if you could talk to people and figure out what their problems are, you could even cold call people in the industry you're targeting or you want to target, ask them what kind of problems they face in their business and stuff. Some people will talk to you, they will answer, and you can find out what it is they need. It's hard to just say, oh, we'll automate parts of your business, because nobody really knows what that means. But if you knew what you could explain, you could be like, oh, well, we will help you manage your staff better so that they don't miss their deadlines, whatever. That's a clear benefit, and that will be much easier to sell. So you can either do getting clients, but it's going to be a little bit tougher, or you could get a little bit more precise and try to find out what certain business owners need solved in a specific industry and try to figure out if you can solve that problem, and if you can, sell that. Putting me by bottleneck, not the bottleneck itself, but what industry information for the product. Yeah, I mean, it needs more context, obviously, but yeah, I think the bottleneck would be people that know a complete back-end stack. Yeah, but very few people actually do, especially in trade businesses and like local businesses and stuff like that. But I think that he meant like, what are significant problems that business owners face? It really does depend on the industry, but a very common issue is time. So whatever industry you pick, try to figure out what the best way you could save them time is. Yeah, this is fine as well. Sign 5. New full page design. 6 months. Do it in 30 days. Maybe you should check out my webpage. Yeah, maybe. Are you the guy that built that automation tool? Sorry, not automation tool. That website where you just have a list of a bunch of AI softwares. Are you the same guy? Sometimes like the stuff that people do just kind of blends together. Yes. What the fuck else do you do? Like, you do everything. It doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. worlds cannot fail. And the risk is my time, my resources, your success. Really good at bed too. I bet. You want to run an agency project together? What kind of project? Depends. Chainsaw art. What the fuck is chainsaw art? I'm gonna get into circuitry, do mechatronics. Internet of Thing device would be fun. Bro just wants to conquer the world, wants to do everything. At some point, you should just start an army. Just have like 10 kids, just give them each one of the things you wanted to do. Okay, let me explain for a second. It's very gloaty. Is that even a word? Systemize and yes. I could clone myself, you have no idea the crazy shit that could happen. I could imagine. You probably start boning, you know, yourself, start sucking your own dick. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. Know that later. I meant the bottleneck in the business. I was looking at the real estate business in the US, my target audience. So you want to get real estate agents more clients? Is that what you mean? How would AI help them with that? What systems are you planning to make for that? It'll probably be difficult because I don't live there. You can get phone numbers that are local. Process. I'm going to make you an offer. Simple. Next 30 days. Days, and if you don't help you get signed. If you don't, I'll keep working for free. I'll make it trust me. This is a lie for me. Lie. I'm not saying he's lying. I would be lying if I said that. Too much. Yes. Yes. Agree with it too much. Let's put an average of 1,000 appointments per month for our business. I got your mission to drop that URL for in the chat. What? What are you talking about? Oh, do you mean per mission? Oh, yes. You're back. Hey, wrong. You're the guy that just kept saying help with the TV, right? Unfortunate as you have spent thousands of copy-paste emails in your niche. There's none of that. This could be useful. Okay. What I want you to do is click the button and the system works. That's fine. Please help. With what? The guy that wants to try the AI stuff. Yes, feel free to drop the link. It's all good. I'm not the... If YouTube doesn't allow the link, just know that it's not my fault. I don't take charge of the moderation for that. Hey, wrong. What's the problem this time? What are you sad about today? Untrue. Untrue for me. True for me. What happened to the rest of it? Did it not get all of it? Okay, whatever. So those are two examples. I mean, now I just need to combine these. Airplane. What's wrong with your airplane? Do you have an airplane? Is it broken? What's the problem? Broken airplane. I'm good. I don't think I want an airplane. Not really. This is kind of the same for both sections. So I can probably combine that. Please. What, you have an airplane to give away and you don't know where to put it? Okay, let me grab this section. Place it in here. Combine this. Hey, yes, that's fine. I think this is better instead of saying this. And I help. Trying to get in process. And I'm gonna give you an offer plain and simple. That's now the next part. Yes, today. I don't have anywhere to put it, bro. Building an SMMA together, I lack of voice. What do you mean by that? What would you want me to do? Okay, make an offer, plain and simple. Just and our offer is plain simple. No, don't keep working for free until you do. I think that's better. I am in Mr. Beast challenge. Okay. Are you the guy that won the plane? I think I saw like a clip of that or something somewhere. He spoke perfect English though, and I don't think his name was wrong. I'd be wild to fly to a country, buy a plane, and fly it back yourself. Yeah, probably crash it. I'm sure there's better people to sell a plane to. So I'm guaranteeing you literal results. That's fine. So next. And if that doesn't happen, okay, I can put that in here. Working for free until you do. 5 new clients within 30 days working with us. If you don't, I'll keep working for free until you do. Okay, that's fine. Literal results. Cannot fail, and the risk is completely on me. That's fine. Yes. What? Yes. Yes to what? What else is this? One true cold hard cash. Guaranteed design 5. Okay, that's same thing. You play clients. Don't need that anymore. Simple. Simple. I think it's better to fit it with this. Maybe now see. Simple. I'm not gonna guarantee you views. Please. I'm gonna guarantee this. That's okay. Just joined the Discord. Nice. Happy to have you there. Okay. Now the rest of this, I guess, I'll just grab in here. Okay. Now this. On top of that, you don't have to spend a fortune on ads. Do this. Yes, that's fine. No. You're not gonna have to spend a fortune. Ads. Make this work. I like that statement more than this. You don't have to spend thousands of copy-paste emails for your niche. Not gonna have to. You're not gonna have. No, you won't. You don't have to spend a fortune to make it work. You won't have to send thousands of copy and paste mails to your niche. This is fine. Niche. Adds fly plane back from foreign country to bucket list. You're gonna have a long bucket list by the end of your life. Won't have to hire an army. Appointment. Setters. And you. And you don't need to use bait and switch. Sales. There will be absolutely that. Okay. The sales aspect, we could talk more about it if you're interested. Oh, if it's just the sales, then sure. I'm pretty decent at sales. We could work on like a percentage commission deal. You just give me the appointments. I could take your sales calls for a percentage, sure. Look, join the Discord. You could follow me there as well. Like, add me as a friend. And yeah, we could talk about it. Give me your offer, and I will listen. Here's a link in case you can get it. Here's a link for everybody else. Shorts chat as well. How do I check out your homepage? Yeah, feel free to join the link, Elabek. Interested? Click the link below. I'll take you to the explain the system works entirely. That's fine. I go to the Discord and I can drop the URL. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like to let URLs unless I post them, so. That's fine. Completely understandable. That's whatever. I could say that. System. And that's doing it. So look, if you're interested, you can click the link below, take it to a short 9-minute video to explain the system in its entirety. So you can even do it yourself. That feels you, and if you watch it, the system made for you. And if you're watching, you decide like the system made for you. Have the option to click all. And then we'll go through this and start actually filling in the gaps. Alright. Posted in general chat for you. Alright. Alright, so here's our little short ad. It's horrible right now because it's just a bunch of pieces of the previous ads. Okay, so let's go through it now. 5 and 30. That's how many clients I can help you get. How many days it's going to take me to do it. So I'm going to have to change that because some people have probably heard it a lot of times. Even though I'm not going to be targeting agency owners. So as that if I don't get you 5 clients in 30 days, I'll keep working for free until you do. And that is guaranteed. Hey, my name is Evers, for short. I help service-based businesses automate our client getting process. Our offer is plain and simple. Actually, this was an intro to one of the videos. So maybe I could use that as an intro. Intro V1, intro V2. Oops. Okay. Just plain and simple. I'm going to guarantee you this. Okay. Full script. Well, it would be like a new agency type project. My agency failed because the sales aspect wasn't worth at my accent. We could do co-workout in 50-50. Thing is, I am too busy to help you with like the marketing and building up your business from scratch. If you're saying it's a new project, I'm too busy for that. So I'm sorry. But if you want to do sales, I can do your sales calls for you. If you want to, if you like book appointments and we agree on a, you know, a split of the revenue, then I'm okay with that. But in terms of other stuff, like I'm just too busy for that. Okay. 5 and 30, that's how many clients I can help you get and how many is it going to take me to do it. What's more is that if I don't get you 5 clients in 30 days, I'll keep working for free until you do, and that is guaranteed. Hey, my name is Devers, or Dev for short. I help service-based businesses automate their client getting process, and our offer is plain and simple. I'm going to guarantee that you sign 5 new high-ticket clients within 30 days of working with us. If you don't, I'll keep working for free until you do. So I'm guaranteeing you literal results. You cannot fail, and the risk is completely on me. My time and my resources for your success. And no, you won't have to spend a fortune on ads to make this work. You won't have to send thousands of copy and paste cold emails to your niche. You don't have to hire an army of appointment setters, and you don't need to use bait and switch sales strategies to get it to work. There'll be absolutely none of that. So if you're interested, you can click the link below and it'll take you through to a short, my video that I think is like 7 minutes. 7-minute video that will explain the system in its entirety. So you can even do it yourself if that appeals to you. And if you watch the video and decide you like the system made for you, you'll have the option to book a call. See you on the other side. So that's kind of okay as a starting point. Probably going to work a little bit more on it off stream. Understandable. Yeah. If you want the sales, sure. But anything else, I'm far too busy. Because at that point, I'd be starting 2 businesses at the same time. And like, that's just not feasible for me. But if it's just the sales you're struggling with, I can help you out with that. Alternative. Yeah. Well, that's kind of okay. Anyway, I'm probably gonna work more on it off stream because I'm gonna need to focus a little bit more. But you can see at least like my thought process of how I'm doing this. So, you know, you get some kind of an idea. And yeah, we just talked about some fun stuff today. It's all good. Anyway, anybody have anything else to say? Because if not, I'm gonna cut it here. Because I'm getting tired and hungry, so I need to eat. Oh, my head kind of like, I go in here, see me close up. I'll wait like 30 seconds if anybody has anything else to say. It's getting so hot again. Oh, so hot in this goddamn room. I'm gonna have to see if the VOD doesn't have the music as well. I hope it doesn't. It'll be nice. Then we could listen to some other stuff. You stream it tomorrow? Yes, 3 p.m. Central European Summer Time. CEST. Your advice on watching your process has been super helpful. Thank you. I'm really glad that it has been. That's why I'm doing it, because I thought it'd be cool to have something transparently shown like that, like the actual inner processes and thought processes and workings of like what I do and stuff. I figured it could be helpful to people, so that's kind of why I do it. The Hangman was surprisingly interactive. Yeah, maybe I should just do Hangman as a break every stream until I come up with something better. Anyway, that's it then. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Happy to have you all here. See you guys tomorrow, some of you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope it's been helpful. And I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. CEST. Bye.